Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Laura with Planicles and Crafting, and today I'm going to walk you through how to make one of these little gift packs for the Bath and Body Works Pocketbac hand sanitizers. These are so inexpensive. When they go on sale, you can get them for $1 each, or cheaper if you buy the 5-pack when they are 3 for $3. So, or I'm sorry, buy 3 get 1. Buy 3 get 3 free, if I can say that right. So anyway, these are 2 that I've made, and I'm going to walk you through that right now. Now the paper that I'm using is some good cardstock. I like using these 6x6 pads. These are actually longer than 6x6, so these are great, the ones that don't have the branding strip at the top, because they end up being about 6.5 inches long. So these are great to use these up so you're not wasting that precious paper at the top. So you're going to need one strip that is 6.5 by 1 3/4, and then another strip that is 6.5 by 1 inch. This one can technically be a little bit shorter, and I'm going to show you in a minute why, but just for time's sake and to make it easy to cut out of one of these, they're both going to be 6.5 inches long. Okay, so take your 1 3/4 inch strip, and we are going to score this. It doesn't matter with the directional pattern, because either way at some point the direction is going to be up and down and then upside down, so it doesn't really matter which way you have it right now. So let's score this at 2 3/4. And then you're going to go over, well, an easier way would be to flip this over. Is going to be to flip it and again score at 2 3/4. There's going to be an inch here in the middle. So either score at 2 3/4, flip it 2 3/4 again, or 2 3/4 and then 3 3/4. Either way, it doesn't matter. Okay, so then going to burnish this. And this little tool I got from Dollar Tree. It's a pick on one end. It actually came in a 2-pack. And then a little bone folder. So not bad, 2 for $1, or $1.25 once they raise the prices. And burnish there. Okay. And so right now, while we have this, let's get our hole punch. We're going to make one punch in each corner, about 1/8 of an inch from the corners, and just eyeball it. It doesn't have to be perfect or exact, just not too close to the edge, because you don't want your paper to tear with the ribbon. Okay, so now we've got it evenly punched, evenly spaced. Okay, now get your 1-inch strip, and this one is a different print just because I wanted to use up my scraps, but it doesn't matter. So this one we are going to score at, 1.5, 2.5, 4 1/4, and 5 1/4. Okay, so again, let's burnish these, get those nice clean edges. Okay, so next we want to put some adhesive. I'll move this out of the way. Well, actually, put it this way. Sorry, that light's in the way. Put some adhesive on this. Now we want to get the adhesive on this middle rectangle here. We're going to skip these 2 spaces and then do the outside tabs. So outside and middle, that's what we're going to do. Any adhesive is fine. I'm using this Dollar Tree tape adhesive. I wouldn't recommend it if you were selling these, because this adhesive isn't very reliable, but it works for this purpose. Okay, so again, it's in the middle and the two tabs. So now let's assemble this. Okay, so we want to put the flat edge that we put the adhesive on in the middle, line it up with either side, not too flush to that seam, but just enough, and burnish that down a little bit, get that nice and stuck down. Okay, now let's take one side, fold this up, and one of the flaps with the adhesive, we are going to attach that. Let's burnish that a little bit. You won't be able to see, but just get in there, push it down real good. And this is where I was showing you that the strip doesn't have to be as long, because you can see it overlaps there in the back. So if you're shy about, I don't know, ½ inch, that's fine. And then so just fold that other flap over and burnish down again. There you've got your little box. So let's put our pocket back in there. Here I've got little iced cinnamon roll, scented. Okay, now this is going to be pretty flush to the top. I like it this way because I feel like it keeps the lid pretty closed rather than it being too tall and then it, you know, going side to side too much. So the way I like to do the bow, let me get this out of the way. I don't need that anymore. The way I like to do the bow is get some thinner ribbon. You can use wider ribbon if you'd like. It's just easier and faster if I use a thinner one. So let's measure out a 14-inch strip of ribbon, and we're going to double it over. So it's going to be 14 and then double it, so it's about 28. Now I'm right here at the end of my ribbon, so that's just perfect. Okay, so what I like to do is take your ribbon and fold it in half, feed it through the front hole and then the corresponding back hole on that same side. Feed about halfway through and then feed it through the front and with the corresponding hole. Okay. All right, let's just even this out a little bit so that, got away from me. Okay, so got this about evened out. I'm going to keep this on the spool just to kind of help me keep it in place. And I'm going to double knot this before I tie a bow. And don't tie it too tight on the front because you don't want to tear your paper. Okay, there's my double knot. Center that. Okay, and go ahead and tie your bow. Before you do that, cut this loop. Cut it evenly. Okay, and go ahead and take this off here. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and tie our bow here. Tighten that, even it out, fan your loops a little bit. It could be more centered. There we go. Okay, and we're just gonna snip our bow here. And there you have it, your cute little Pocketbac gift box. These are great to give your coworkers as stocking stuffers. When you're giving out a tip, it's nice to give them something extra, little random acts of kindness, stuff like that. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this was an easy idea for you for your craft fairs and stuff like that. Any comments, likes, and or subscribes are always appreciated. I appreciate you and hope you are taking care. And have a good day or night wherever you are at right now. Bye.